are you guys? This is Christina with leadsandleverage.com. I am coming at you live with another episode of The Ribbit Show. So excited to be here with you guys and getting my computer set up so I can catch your questions on here. Can't wait to see all you guys on here. If you are watching this in replay, I'm Christina Etheridge with leadsandleverage.com. And do me a favor, would you comment and let me know that you're here watching this in replay? Let me know where you're from and let me know just a little bit about you. You know, how long have you been an agent? Or if you're not an agent, what do you do, etc. So thank you for joining me live. I'm very excited to have you here with me or in replay. Sorry, you're in replay. And today we're going to kind of talk about, I'm going to tell you basically, you know, the key to all of your real estate marketing. I'm going to tell you the key. I'm going to give you the key that is truly the key to all of your real estate marketing. So this is what we're going to talk about today. And if you're not in real estate, this key is a key that every business can use to unlock the power of how to bring in more clients. I'm going to show you how to do that, more clients and customers. So I'm Christina Etheridge with leadsandleverage.com. Thank you for joining me live. So remember, if you're watching this in replay, let me know in the comments below that you're watching this in replay and where you're watching from. And if you're willing to share maybe how long you've been in the real estate business, and if you're not in the real estate business, what do you do? What business are you in? And today, like I said, hello, somebody's clicking like. Today we're going to talk about your key, the key to all of your real estate marketing. It's the key to your business. It is the key. And we're going to talk about that. So if you're here watching this live, comment below. Let me know you're here. I see you clicking like, but I don't actually see you like commenting or anything. Don from Florida, 30 years in the business. Awesome, Don. That is longer than me. 95 is when I got in. So 21 years for me. And it just feels crazy that it's been that long. So it's kind of crazy. Welcome, you guys. Let me know that you're here. I sent out the invite to a couple of the groups I'm in, so you guys can come and talk about this because I want to give you this key. And there's a couple secrets about this key that I'm going to give you. The first secret is that the first thing you're going to want to do, you're going to go, oh, I already know that. That's the first thing you're going to do. The second thing is you're going to kind of minimalize its importance because you don't quite understand it yet. I did. That's what I did. So, and the third thing is that you're going to think you know already what I'm talking about when I tell you what this key is, but I'm going to show you in today's Ribbit episode that you probably don't know. And that when you dig deep with this key and you really get in there, it's going to change everything for your business. It's amazing how much it changes your business. Excuse me about that. Excuse me. So do me a favor. Let me know you're here. Excuse me. Let me know you're here. Comment below. Let me know where you're popping in from. I always like to know where in the world you guys are. Where you're at, because I love traveling. I love visiting places. I love having an idea of where you're at and what you're doing, or like not what you're doing, but like what your area is like. That's what I like to get to know. Different areas. So let me know where you guys are popping in from while we're waiting for everybody to get in here. We're going to talk about that key. Hot Atlanta. I've heard of it called a Hotlanta. Kind of like Phoenix, but Phoenix is dry, not humid. That humidity, ugh. San Jose, awesome. I'm coming into you guys, or I'm broadcasting from Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. So if you guys know where that is, it's directly across the border from Spokane, Washington. It's about 80 miles south of Canada. So we're way up north in the Panhandle portion of Idaho. What we like to call, we're in the beautiful part of Idaho. Lakes, Rocky Mountains, skiing, hiking, biking, mountain biking, running, cross country. There's everything. Water ski, water, boat. We have everything. We can swim in every body of water except one. It's a tiny little pond thingy, that's not a great place to swim, but there's like 50 lakes within 50 miles. So lots to swim in. It's gorgeous here. I love it here. Love to visit all over the country, but I do love it here too. So that's why I live here. So I have a question for you. So this is my question for you. And this is actually directly related to today's, which is unusual for me. I usually have like something crazy that I ask you. But today, here's what I want to ask you. When I say that I'm going to tell you what the key to all of your real estate marketing is, maybe even your real estate business is, what do you think that key is? So let me know what you think. I almost gave it away, but you see my notes. Let me know what you think that key is. What do you think that is? So let me know in the comments below what you think the key to all of your real estate marketing, to the success of your real estate business really is. Go ahead and hit me with it. I'm going to keep checking on the computer. Okay, lead generation. And actually, Dawn, I'm going to give you a clue. This is the key to your lead generation. So it's not lead generation, but it's the key to your lead generation. It's the key to everything. It's truly a master key to the city. Follow-up. It's not follow-up, but it's the key to your follow-up. You're going to like want to reach through and slap me here. Oh, great, Christina. It's the key to what? What is it? What is it? What is it? These are good, guys, though. These are good. Anyone else have any other idea what you think the key to your real, I say email marketing, but it's real estate marketing. I'm focusing on email this month, but this is the key to your entire real estate marketing. What do you think it is? Now I'll give you a hint. There's a little clue. There is a little clue somewhere. I just noticed it. Targeted marketing. You're getting closer, Dawn. Little bit. The word targeted is the clue. So let's go ahead and hit this a little bit. So again, remember I said there were 3 secrets that I was going to let you in on, that when you hear this, you're going to go, oh, I've heard that before. Probably. Or you're going to go, oh, yeah, I know what that is. Or you're going to go, yeah, I've already done that. So those 3 things. So what I would love is if you came at this from okay, Christina, I hear what you're saying. Tell me more. Help me go deeper with this, okay? Because when I say that this is the key, I really mean it's the key. It's the key to everything. It's the key that drives the car. It drives everything. It creates everything for you. And let me tell you this, it makes everything you do in your real estate business easier. There's a couple of things. I'm going to get into a couple of things. Knowing this key focuses you. It focuses you because you avoid shiny objects. When you know this key, you avoid shiny objects like the plague. You're not even attracted to them. You avoid pointless banter. You're not out there kind of trying all these different things or trying to have all these different kinds of conversations, because you know exactly what kind of conversation you need to be having and when. And you avoid the energy, what I call the energy distraction, where we end up focusing our energy on things and we realize later, we're like, why was I focusing my energy there? That didn't help me. So I want you guys to be aware that when we talk about this, there's a whole lot more to it. And I don't have time in an hour to go as deep as it needs to go with this, but I really want you guys to know that it's not what we've heard before. It took me several years to even let this permeate my brain in real estate. It took me several years to get it to go deeper and get through that yeah part, that the whole East Coast thing, that yeah. I knew I was in New York when everybody's like yeah, or right. But it took me a couple of years to really get it down there, and then it's taken me a couple of years to really hit the deep stride. So I'm trying to give you a leap ahead. Okay, so Malia says consistency, Mark says time management, and I have to tell you that knowing this key that I'm going to share with you, all of those work themselves out. You become consistent because you understand stuff. Your time management becomes easier because you know what to focus it around. So all of those are pieces of this. So here's the thing. All right, so when you think of Apple products, or the Ritz-Carlton, or Nordstrom's. Each one of those companies knows who their ideal customer is, their avatar, okay? They know exactly who it is. They know who that avatar is down to what that person ate yesterday. And I know that sounds ridiculous, but bear with me. They know who their avatar is. They know that it's not a range of people. They know that it's not, women ages 20 to 50. So for example, and I can't remember I have all of this written down somewhere and I can't remember exactly the exact. So I'm going to give you the Ritz-Carlton's avatar. I'm going to give you their parameters. I might be off, but I'm going to show you the whole point on all this is how exact they are. Okay. So the Ritz-Carlton is a luxury hotel chain, and their avatar, their single person, the person that they designed everything after, the person that they go for in all of their marketing, the person that they want to help enjoy a great experience at all their properties. He is a male. He is of a certain age, a specific age, and I think it's in the 40s, like 47 or 48. I can't remember that exact. He makes $315,000 per year. Okay. They know exactly what percentage he travels for business, what percentage he travels for pleasure. And when he chooses the Ritz-Carlton, it's for pleasure. They know exactly what his net worth is. They know exactly how much the value of his home is. They know if he's married, he is. They know how many kids he has. So where I'm going with all this is giving you an example of an avatar. Your key to all of this, that your key to knowing where to advertise, what to advertise, how to talk, what kind of emails to send, what kind of listings to advertise, all of that. Your key to all of that is knowing who your avatar is. Now, let me be really clear here. Your avatar is not a niche. I know we say in real estate, we need to have a niche, condos or first-time home buyers or whatever. That is not an avatar. That is a niche. An avatar is an actual person. It's a representation of your ideal client, an actual person that you create. So they are male or female, okay? They are married or not. They could be divorced. They could be widowed. It doesn't matter. They are whatever they are. They're not multiple things, not once. You are not simultaneously, you could be a widower and also married again. But my point is you're not all of those things at once to the same person. You don't have an age range. Okay. You don't have a half of a child. So 2.5 kids. You need demographic information, but you're not a demographic. You're an actual person. So when I talk about this, one of the things that I want you guys to be aware of, right above the video or right to the side of the video, I actually gave you a link to an avatar template. And you can go in and you can download, it's a PDF. You can download the avatar template. Now this template, what I'm going to talk to you about on this, with this, you need to do this to help you guide your business. Who is it? Now, there's a couple things about this. First of all, I just told you what an avatar is, okay? Here's what it does for you. And I told you how it focuses you, but here's what it does for you, you guys. A lot of times we think, gosh, if I have a niche or if I call out a specific type of person that I want to work with, I'm going to lose business because I don't mind working with these other people. And that's where we have this kind of mindset upside down. We don't realize that when we actually have an avatar and we know what their avatar is thinking and we know how to help that avatar, and it comes through in how we speak, like on Facebook Live, or how we speak to them via our emails, or how we put posts on our Facebook page, we don't realize that by doing that, we're attracting to us people very similar to that avatar so that we enjoy who we're working with, so that we understand and they understand us, who we're working with or who we want to work with. So the beauty of having an avatar, it focuses your message. It focuses, where they are and where they aren't. If your avatar is not a golfer, hates golf, has never golfed, then when somebody comes to you and says, would you please advertise in our little golf pamphlet? You'll go, No, because my avatar is not going to see it. So you'll know where to go. That's a perfect example of that. Another thing is shiny objects. That's a shiny, I consider that a shiny object. The other thing is, how we communicate, different things that we do and stuff like that. Do we really need to be on Snapchat if our avatar is not on Snapchat? That's a perfect example. What if your avatar is on the C level of organizations? Then you know where you probably need to be. This helps focus you. You know where you probably need to be. You probably need to be on LinkedIn. So that helps you. By knowing this person or who their spouses are or significant others are, you know how to relate to them. You know how to communicate with them. And the other advantage is, you guys, you can shape your business. If there's a kind of person that you really, really love working with, for example, in our area, we're in North Idaho, so there's a lot of rural property out here. And I don't mean like redneck rural property. I mean, there's a lot of luxury. There is the redneck stuff too, but there's a lot of luxury rural property. So we get a lot of people who really like things like they're kind of the survivalists, but I don't mean that in a kind of a rednecky way. I mean, they want to be on a self-sustaining property, but they want luxuries and they want privacy. We get a lot of celebrities with a lot of wealthy people here. We have an agent in our area that is all he does. He has the terminology down. He has the verbiage down. He knows how to help them. And he gets a whole boatload of business because of that. He gets those people who are looking for self-sustaining properties, who are looking for ranches that can be converted, who are looking for acreage that has the ability to have a well that perks, has the ability to land a helicopter, just all these different things, all these different aspects of that whole survivalist or self-sustaining. He knows it. That's who he is, and that's who he likes to work with. So guess what? People think, well, that's not very much business. Holy smokes. He is well over middle six figures in GCI every year and loves his business. That's where he's at. That's what he loves. He loves who he works with. He loves what he does. So that's why you need an avatar, because when you know your avatar, you want an avatar that relates to you, that you can relate to them. Guys, if you guys are someone who is just like I am a cyclist, I can't stand automobiles, this would really work well if you live in an area where you don't need an automobile, but I can't stand automobiles. So I want to work with people who are cyclists, bicyclists. I want to work with people who like walking and bicycling over every other form of transportation. Okay, so when you start focusing on that's what your avatar is, then you figure out what their needs are and what their problems are in contextual. So somebody who's a bicyclist is probably not going to live too far from where they work. They're not going to live too far from where they work. Maybe 5 or 10 miles at the most. They're probably also not going to live in areas that don't get plowed. Like in our area in the winter, it doesn't get plowed too often. They're going to live somewhere where there's a little bit more of an ability for them to live their lifestyle. So you can help speak to those people and with those people and engage with people. It does not limit you to have an avatar. In fact, here is the funny irony of the whole thing. When you have an avatar and you're speaking directly to that avatar, it opens you up to the world. And I am not joking. You guys, part of my avatar is that they're a real estate agent. My avatar, one piece of my avatar is that person's a real estate agent. Okay. So what's happening? I'm speaking to real estate agents. I'm helping you with Facebook, with email marketing, with your lead generation, and you are my avatar. But do you know what's happening? And I'm not willing to go down this path at this time, but I'm getting so many people from all kinds of different industries that are coming in and going, oh, I want you to help me. I'm like, well, I don't. I work with real estate agents only. And what's happening is it's okay. I can turn away that business. I can refer that business, or I can help integrate some of what I do to help them either way I want. But my heart and my passion is working with you guys, with real estate agents. That's my passion. That's what I know. That's what I know I can help empower. I have been there. I have been in your shoes. I know the challenges that you face. I face them too. I understand that. And so that's why it's my avatar is someone that I love. I love you guys. And even though I get asked repeatedly outside the industry, I am not going there, but my business is not lacking. It's growing like crazy. And so that's why I really want you guys to know that when you create an avatar, when you go through that template that I have, it's either up here or here. It's the create your avatar template. There's a link there for you. When you go through that and you do that and you face it, you'll start noticing that your message gets clearer. So those ads that you're not quite sure how to write or create on Facebook, they're going to become easy because you're going to know, oh yeah, this is what my avatar is thinking. This is what I need to say to them, because the goal is to enter the conversation that they have going on in their heads. That's the goal in all of your marketing. It makes it easier to prospect because you're speaking to them. It makes it easier to lead generate because you're speaking directly to them. I'm speaking to you. I'm talking right to you. I know that this video is being played to thousands of people. I know that, but I'm speaking to you. I'm speaking to one person, my avatar. So I know where you're struggling, and you help me, because when I say, are you struggling with this? Because I think you are, then you tell me, yes, I am. And here's why, or here's how, so I can go deeper. That's the same thing that you want to do in real estate. That's the same thing that I did in real estate. When I figured out who I most loved working with, and I changed my business and flipped my business around so that I was speaking to that person in my marketing, in my emails, in my mailings, and in my videos and everything that I did, it changed everything for us. We have an agent in Facebook Domination Secret, and she has been with us for almost 2 years now. And she has been to 2 of our Leads and Leverage live events. It's only for Facebook Domination Secret members, those live events. She's been to 2 of them. And at the first one that she came to in December, she had been through my avatar training that I have, and she'd been through that avatar training, and she said, okay, I get this, I think. And so she went through it, and I kind of get this, and she was kind of dabbling at it. Then she came to the live event, and we did a couple of things that she almost literally, a light bulb went off over her head. I mean, I saw it in her face. I get it. I understand it. Oh my goodness. Okay, so since that point, you guys, what's so amazing is that since that point, her business has changed. That was in December, and then we had another live event in April. Between December and April, her business changed, grew. Her focus, very clear, very, very focused, knows what she's doing in every piece of marketing that she's doing. She knows who she's writing it for. She knows what to say. She knows what to do with her blogging. She's getting more and more transactions that she loves and fewer transactions that she hates. She's got time for them, although she's doing more business. She's not as busy, meaning she's not as busy running around doing things that don't matter. She's focused and she's good busy. She's got more closings. So it's a key. It is the key to everything. It changes. You're not looking at, oh, well, should I do this ad? I don't know if I should do this ad, or should I do this, that? You'll know which way to do things. You'll know which way to go. So do that avatar template. Yes, I do ask for your email, but it's a PDF. It's a couple pages that you can download and go through and help you walk it through. And here's something you need to know about that avatar template, okay? Or about your avatar in general. I have been working on my avatar. First, I did it in real estate for several years. And then when I came into Leads and Leverage, I knew who my avatar was when I first came in. And every year for the last 3 years, I'm going into my 4th one this fall, I have gone through and gone to an event that has allowed me to deepen my knowledge of my avatar, to twist it and tweak it, because over time, you're going to find that you maybe like working with a little bit different person. And as you get more transactions from what you think are your ideal people under your belt, you're going to be able to tweak and change. Here's the beauty of this, you guys. You make more money. You make more money. You enjoy what you're doing a lot more. It's not as stressful. You're not fighting those clients that you don't like to be, you're at odds with. Do you ever wonder why some people work so much better with seniors. Some people work so much better with first-time home buyers. Some people work so much better with investors. That a lot of that has to do with us. In fact, all of that has to do with us, who we are, what we like, what we enjoy. Why does business seem easier for some people over others? Because some people, they may not realize they know their avatar, but they know their avatar. They know who they enjoy working with the best. So that's what I have for you guys today. That is the key. And I just cannot express how pivotal this is, how much it changes your business, how much it grows your business, how much bigger it makes your business. So I really hope this helps you. Definitely click on the avatar training. Again, it's a PDF. Yes, I do ask for your email, but it's a PDF that you can go through this training. And later, this week, what I will do, later this month, I already got this week's planned out, but in another Rivet episode, maybe I'll walk through that template training with you guys so we can talk a little bit about it. All right, you guys. So what do you think? What do you think? Is this something new? A new concept to you? Is it a concept that you just think is a bunch of hooey? Is it something that, you want to implement? Do you have questions? Are you struggling with this? I'm going to grab a drink of water. Tell me your thoughts. And I'll keep refreshing on the computer so I can get your thoughts so I don't miss any. Not new to Malia. Okay. Thanks, Malia. Any questions that you guys have on this? At all? Do you understand how this is the key to everything? It's the key to your lead generation. You know where to go. When you know who your avatar is, you know where they hang out. And by hang out, I mean where they hang out online, what they do, what their activities are, things like that. Yeah, Dawn says, I do need to define my avatar. It helps. And keep it, once you've defined it, keep going, because over time, revisit it every couple months because it realigns you. It also helps you, especially, guys, this is huge. When you know who your avatar is and you go to a conference, like a real estate conference, and we get kind of hooked up into all of these what we should be doing and stuff. If you go into the conference knowing who your avatar is, you can go, oh no, that one's not for me. Yes, that one's for me. Nope, that one's not for me. Nope, and so it helps you focus. Molly asks, can our avatar be a couple? No, it's an individual person. Now, that person can be married or engaged or living with someone, or it doesn't matter, but it's an individual person. One person. You need to speak to one person, and you need to speak in their language to them. And by their language, I don't mean like if they speak a foreign language. I mean their language, what they're thinking in their head, using the words that they're thinking in their head. So it's one person. But it can be a married person, like I said, a part of a couple, but it's one person. And the avatar template will help. I'll go on later. I'm looking at my calendar. I know that one of my theme months is actually focusing on your avatar, but I don't think that's till next year. Caroline Newton says, so we are going to concentrate on the people we work best with. Am I understanding this correctly? Sorry, I was a little late. Yes. So guys, yes, to a point. So basically what you do is think back, since you've had transactions before, think back over the last 12 months and your absolute all-time favorite transactions. And I don't just mean the money they put in your pocket. What I mean is the ones you enjoyed the most. Think about who those people were, okay? And kind of what their personalities were like, and then start doing some demographic analysis on them. What were they buying or selling? Why were they buying or selling? Did they have a family? Were they part of a couple? Etc. So kind of go into that and look and see. The whole goal with this is to look and see where similarities line up. Okay. And then you create your avatar from those similarities. Now, Sonia, one of our members in Facebook Domination Secret, she actually, she'd done a lot of business, but what she did was she took her all-time favorite client and used that client as her avatar. And that's who she used. She just went through and wrote all the stuff down, everything, and used that client as her avatar. And it's been fabulous for her. And so now she's far enough along and she's got that one pumping that she's adding a second avatar. But now she's been doing this for a couple of years now. So don't add a second avatar. I mean, in fact, what I did, instead of adding a second avatar, I just changed my avatar because I was like, you know what? I really want to help and serve this over here. This is where I want to help. This is how I want to help. This is the person who needs my help. This is the person who doesn't have it available to them if I'm not there. And so that helps too. So yes, people you work with, who you enjoy working with the best, because as we know, we need the food we need the money from the commissions for the food. However, if we hate every moment of earning that commission, we're going to be frustrated and tense and want to get out of real estate. So we want to enjoy the process. We want to enjoy the journey. So do they. Makes it easier. You also get an awesome reviews. If you like them and they like you and you work really well together, you get good reviews, you get good referrals, similar referrals, you make your money. It's a really great place to be in. Like it's like a real estate utopia, if you will. It's a great question, Carol Ann. Yes, a lot of times we think, oh, we get into the real estate business. And we think, oh, I need to go after first-time home buyers because I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. And we have no idea who we really like to work with, which is fine. We can't without really prior transactions for the most part, but we can have an idea of the kind of person we like to be around. But we think first time home buyers, but then we like aspire to do this luxury stuff. Like we all have this ideal that, oh, I want to do luxury because then I only have to do one transaction for every 10. But you know what? If you don't feel authentic or congruent and aren't comfortable working with someone, if you're not comfortable working with first-time home buyers, then you shouldn't be working with first-time home buyers. Find someone that you're comfortable working with and build your business with that type of person. If it's not luxury home buyers, then don't do luxury home buyers. Don't chase it because someone told you that's where you need to be. Find out who you need to be working with, who you are best working with, who is ideal for you. That makes sense? And who you're going to be a better help for, the best help for. Does that make sense? And just by virtue of knowing your avatar, you're going to grow and get more. So what happened, when we really narrowed in for our business, our niche was investors, 1 to 4 properties. Our niche was investors. We had thousands of transactions with investors. But then when we started narrowing in, I was like, well, okay, I love working with investors. They don't live here. They're very easy to work with for the most part. But I really, we had friends that were in the move up, like the third or fourth, kind of your final move up. Say you sell and you buy into your final move up before the kids move out, live there for a few more years, and then eventually you will probably downsize or stay there because you have grandkids coming. That's the person that we really most enjoyed working with, was that final move up seller to buyer. And that's who we started refocusing over. And what that did was it ended up quadrupling our average cost or average price per transaction. Crazy increased our profit in our business. We reduced the number of transactions, which meant that we were making more money, spending less time working with people we loved. It was awesome. And so you need to decide what's perfect for you. And sometimes when you're first new into the business and you don't have those transactions to really back that up and to see, then what you do is you go around and look up at your friends. Which friends do you relate the best with? Which friends do you think that you could help the most? And look at them and where they are and start using them as your avatar point, kind of that base point to build your avatar from. Make sense? Awesome for Carol Ann. Any more water? Any other questions, you guys? Hey, Martha. I saw Martha join. Saw Jerry join. Saw Mari join. How are you guys? Talking about avatars today. Avatars. So remember, I have the template for you. If you're an FDS member, maybe the template's not, it will be. The template will be in the group if you're an FDS member. If you are not, FDS is Facebook Domination Secret. That's our membership. But for everyone else, the link is either right there or right to the right that you can create your avatar template. Sorry, I was reading the screen to see, it should be right there. I was reading the screen to see if there were any more comments. Sorry. Hello. Awesome, you guys. Any other questions before we wrap this up? Let me know. And then tomorrow, this one, and today was actually about, I said it was for your entire real estate marketing. I was thinking email marketing because we have such a hard time knowing what to say. But knowing what to say in our email marketing, it actually goes back to knowing who your avatar is. Knowing what kind of ads to put out goes back to knowing who your avatar is. Knowing what kind of mailings to do goes back to knowing who your avatar is. So all of that goes back to knowing. So I stepped back a little bit from the email marketing and kind of encompassed all of real estate marketing today. And tomorrow, I believe tomorrow is, what kind of content should we be focusing on when we're posting on our Facebook business page? And I'm going to talk to you just a little bit about avatars, but I'm going to give you actual tips on like what kind of content in relation to who your avatar is. So we're going to dive into that tomorrow. So that's all I have for you guys today. If you have any other questions, let me know. Yeah, Steve, you're right. Steve has been in and out on here, but with all of Facebook's new sorting fields for targeting, this is becoming even more important. It's becoming very important. Yes. Oh, no, there were 3 secrets about knowing your avatar. Sorry, Dawn, not three secrets about knowing this key. So the 3 secrets to understanding your key, the key is your avatar, is that the first secret is it absolutely helps focus you so that you avoid shiny objects. The second secret is you kind of avoid pointless banter. You're not talking to the wrong people. You're talking to the right people. You're not wasting time on the wrong people. You're focusing time on the right people. And third is you avoid the energy distraction. And a lot of times that energy distraction is we spend time giving our energy to things that are not important. They might be relevant, but they're not important to where we're going, where we're wanting to move towards. And so those are the 3 secrets of the avatar. Sorry about that. Clarify. All right, you guys. So that's all I have for you today. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for joining me. I love this. Have a fabulous afternoon. Thanks again, and I'll see you tomorrow.